Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Beauty Mike and I do everything beauty, skincare and lifestyle, and in today's video I am going to be showing you how to achieve your makeup using just a Nigerian brand. Yes, all the products I used for this makeup was from Nigerian brand. If you want to know how to achieve your makeup or how to achieve makeup like this using just Nigerian brands, then stay tuned. So starting off, I will be cleansing my face with the IVY Bella cleansing water. So I'm using my cotton pad to properly clean my face. Now before I went in to use this micellar water, I also used a face wipe to clean my face. I just used that first so that when I'm going in to use my micellar water, I won't use so much product. And I'm also using micellar water because micellar water will not properly clean. Sorry, the face wipe will not properly clean the face. So this will do a better job in cleaning the face, and that's why I always use a micellar water to properly cleanse my face even after using a face wipe or a baby wipe. Next, I'll be using my moisturizer, and I'll be using this one from the Mismetic. This is the Moisture Bomb, and I really love how well this does for my oily skin. I can also use my fingers to just properly blend this into my skin, but I don't think I'm in the mood to use my hands today. Right now I will be using my primer, and this one is the Classic Oil Control Primer. I think I got that right. The Classic Mattifying Face Primer. It is oil control. I feel it is good for oily skin, but to a large extent you have to blend this properly into your skin, because it can leave your face with white patches if you don't do the blending well. And when you apply your foundation on your face with white patches, you just find that your foundation or your the foundation on your skin is not doing well, and we do not want that for our face at all. As much as this is a good primer for oily skin, you have to blend well. So what I do is, after I finish blending with my brush, I will still use my hand to properly blend. For foundation, I will be using this one from Avor, and this is in the shade 15. I think this foundation is a bit too bright for my skin. I don't know, but let's see. My beauty blender, I think this one is from, what brand is this? I've forgotten, but this is also a Nigerian brand. I'm also going to leave that in the description box down below, but this is a Nigerian brand. So I'm just going to pretty much press that into my skin. I think this has a bit of a yellow undertone, although with foundations like this, when I'm done with every other thing, I'm done with my concealer, with setting powder, it just blends properly into my skin, so I don't really see it as anything bad. So it depends. If you have a problem with it, you can always use your powder to properly blend this, but I think it's beautiful. What do you guys think? I think it blends perfectly into my skin. Foundation, no foundation. I love to put foundation in sections on my face so it won't have to dry before I blend, because if it dries, I have to now spray my setting spray, and I do not really like spraying my face in between my makeup process, except I feel or I really have to. But if not, if I can avoid it, I will just avoid it. I'm sure you can see the undertone of this foundation from the camera, but looking at it from the mirror, it is not so bad. But like I said, we are still going to blend all of this down, and we're going to make it match better with my neck. Or maybe I have gotten a bit lighter, because before I would mix a darker foundation to this, but now to an extent it's even looking a bit darker for me. Yeah, although the weather in Nigeria now is really nice, so that must be helping. So I am using, for my contour, I'll be using my Ezekiel concealer, and I'm using the shade Ezekiel Calf. So I'm going to be putting this underneath the cheek of my bone, then a bit of that on my forehead. I'm also going to be using my blender to blend this, and I'm still sectioning this. This is a product that dries really fast if you leave it on your face for too long. so I do not like to leave it on my face for too long. I like to just section and blend. So another thing I would also advise you guys to do is you can go on Google and check on your face, what I call your face type, or like the shape of your face. That should be the word. The shape of your face, to see the proper way to contour your face. Okay, so different face shape has different way to contour the face. All right, the round face, the oval face, the diamond shaped face, and so on and so forth. But yeah, different face shape has the best way, or like a different way to contour your face. So it's better you learn your face shape, so you learn the proper way to contour and highlight your face, especially if you're a makeup artist, so you know the proper way to like conceal your client's face if they don't have the same face shape as yours. That is what I'm trying to learn lately, so I just decided to share with you guys. So for my highlighter, I am still using the classic highlighter, still a Nigerian brand, or product to Nigerian brand. I'm using the Ezekiel concealer, and I'm using these two shades. This is the creamy ivory and this is the blondie. So you see how little the blondie is, because the blondie is really white. So this is blondie. It has a white undertone. So if you know me on this channel, you know how I have been using the LA Girl concealer for the longest time, but I recently came in contact with the classic concealer. Although I've tried it before, but like I came back to it and it has been really good. And pretty much because we're doing all Nigerian brands today, I decided to also show you guys the concealer that I have been using it. Maybe if there are other Nigerian brands concealer you want me to try, let me know in the comment section down below. And also, this is a Nigerian brand that are still affordable. There are also good concealers that are Nigerian brand, but they are maybe in the high side, but this is affordable and it's still doing the job. So I'll do the same thing for the other side of my eyes. So to further highlight my face, I'm going to be using a little of that blondie just on my chin area, and then a little of that on my forehead. I'm also going to add the creamy ivory. If I want my under eye to be a bit lighter than this, I can always go on to add a bit of the blondie under my eyes and blend. But I don't know if I just want to leave it like this today, because I'm going for a really subtle simple look. So I don't know if I should still add the brightness. Okay, I'm just going to add really little, very little. Yeah. And let me ask a question, guys. Do you prefer me to make videos of me doing my makeup like this and like having to talk to you guys, or you prefer me doing my makeup and then dropping a voiceover after the makeup section? What do you prefer? Because I'm just trying to experience. Is it experience? No, I'm trying to experiment on these things, and then also want you guys to tell me what you want to see, because I'm making this video for you guys. All right, so which way do you learn better? Do you learn when you're watching and then hearing the voice over, or you learn better when you're watching and then hearing the creator talk while doing? Let me know in the comment section. I would really love to hear from you guys. Set my face. You can either use your powder or you use your setting powder to do that. So ideally, I would just use my powder, take a little bit of that, and then set my face. But today I want to do something a bit different, so I'm going to use my setting powder to set my face first, and then use it again to bake my face, which is something I don't know if I've actually ever done before. Yeah, so I'm going back to properly blend for those creases, dust off the excess. Then we're going to place this underneath the eyes. This has glitters. This is the first time, guys, the first time that I'm using the Adventure Sensitive powder on my face. But this has glitters. Do I like this? Do I like glitters in setting powder? I'm indifferent, guys. Indecisive. I like the smoothness of the powder, but for the glitters, I don't know. But let's finish up with the look and then we'll decide, right? But then I really like how well this does my face. Yeah, I think it's nice. To properly bake my face, I'm going to go back into my setting powder. So I'm still going to dust off, but not as much as I did when I was trying to just set the face. Okay, so we've dusted, and then I'm going to just properly now use this. So I will go offline to do my brows, and I'll be right back. This is what we have on the eyes. You can see how well your eyebrow just helps to elevate your makeup look. Okay, especially if you have a bit of a scanty brow, it's just going to help give your face more structure and just help you elevate your makeup look in general. So now I am going to be concealing my eyes, because I think I want to do a cut crease and look, not really something serious, but just a little bit to any something like a cut crease. So I am going to be using my eyeshadow palette, and I'm using this one from the Adventure. Is the 54 color eyeshadow palette, and it has a lot of colors. I'm going to be using the brown shade. Normally I use my powder first, so we're just going to do that, and I'm using my powder palette from the Charm Ageless. This is the powder palette from the Charm Ageless. I'm going to be using the brown shade, this and this, but this more of this, and I'm just using a light hand. And this is when I am also going to contour my nose, because I will just bring this downwards as I'm blending my eyes. I am bringing this downwards, and this is what gives me the powder contour that I talked about. And I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other part of my eyes. I'm going to be going in with the brown shade from the Adventure, and I will use this brown shade. I'll use that in the outer corner and also on my crease area, but I'm not taking it inward. So we're going to stop this in the middle, and I can also take this a bit more outward. Okay, so to do a bit of cut crease, I will go back to my Ezekiel concealer, and I will use the creamy ivory, and I'm just going to use really little of this on my hands, and I will use my flat brush. This is what I use to conceal. I'm also going to use this again to cut the crease. Okay, before I do this, let me use my setting powder. I recently learned this, so I'm just going to use a form of fluffy flat brush. Please bear with me. This brush has gone through, it has not really gone through a lot, but I think it just started peeling, but it has not gone through a lot. There are some of my makeup tools that have gone through a lot, but this has not really gone through a lot. So I would use this, and I would pick some setting powders on it, and I'm going to use this to first cut my crease to make sure that I am properly cutting the crease. And because I know that I am not so much of a pro, I will just use this to cut my crease. I learned this from a makeup artist, but I have forgotten his name. Yes, a male makeup artist. Now what this does is that in case you make mistake while cutting your crease, you can easily wipe this off. Okay, compared to when you use your concealer to cut your crease first, it is more difficult to properly cut the crease. I will now use this flat brush, and then I will go on to cut the crease. I'll take a bit of this because the one I have in my hand has dried up already. Then I will cut the crease properly, and I will just follow the setting powder on my eye crease already. So I'm done with that, and I'm going to be using a nude shade. I think I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use it to fill those areas that I applied the concealer. So this is it for the eye look. I think this came out really well, guys. So I just remember that I did not use blush on my face, like a liquid blush on my face, and I was meant to do that when I was doing my contour and every other thing, but I don't know why it skipped, and none of you reminded me. So unfair, but I forgive you. Okay. So this is the lip sensation 18-in-1 Big Charm Ageless lip palette. So I would take the lights of, what would I call it? This should be an orange color, and I'll take this light pink. I don't really want to do so much for blush. I really want this to be a subtle look, and If this is not a necessary step, trust me, I will not go back to it. I will just probably decide to use a powder blush. But I really love my blush. I do. I really love my liquid blush. Honestly, I prefer a liquid blush to a powdered blush. Although I wanted to say the both of them are the same thing, but honestly, it is not. So I'm going to use my beauty blender, and I'll just take a little bit of that from the back of my hands, and I would just put this on here. Honestly, do not try this because it might spoil your makeup to an extent. But because I know how to maneuver my way, even with my setting powder, I will just add some form of that over here. There is just something that blush does to the face, and trust me, it is okay if you do not like blush, but still trust me, you can just feel it tiny, and you will love it. You must not do too much, okay? I honestly do not also do too much, so you can just do tiny and you will love it. I'm going to be lining my eyes, and I'll be using my pencil liner from Miracle Cosmetics. I will go on to use my lashes. This is an unbranded lashes. I got it from a supermarket, so just going to use this. I really like these lashes, and I've been using it for my clients for quite a while, and I decided to just save this last pair for me until I finally wanted to do my makeup, and I just kept it at home. So while waiting for my lashes glue to dry on the lashes, I'm going to use my brush to dust off the excess setting powder that I have on. So back with my lashes done, I will go on to use my powder palette to set the rest of my face. Yay! I like how we're looking. So going on to my lips, I will be lining my lips with the lip liner pencil from Debbie Luster. I recently came in contact with this brand. It's a Nigerian brand. For my nude lips, I'm going to be combining the classic lippy and the flawless IVY lippy, and I'll be using this flat brush from Miracle. Yay! I'm using a Nigerian makeup tool. Yay! Like this, and here I'll use my brush to blend properly. So to finish up with my lips, I would use this nude lip gloss from Adventure, and I will just apply this on the area that I applied the nude lipstick. And lastly, I will use the lip gloss. This one is from Ezekiel. I'll use that on the rest of my lips. So to pull this look together, I would be using my setting spray, and this one is from Blossom Makeup. I'm just going to use that to spray my face from a distance. And to lock the makeup in, I'll be using the Adventure Zero Transfer Spray, and I will use this all over my face from a distance. Hold my breath. So my love, this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming, and oh my god, this makeup came out so beautiful. I love everything from the brows. I was doing testy, it came out so well. The lashes on the eyeshadow look beautiful. The brown pencil liner I used did so well for this nude lipstick. Even the setting powder I was talking about for the glitters, I think blending everything together just made it look perfect. And for the foundation that I was talking about, the yellow undertone, you can see how well it just blends with the skin when I'm done with everything. So this makeup is a 10 over 10 minus nothing. Okay. But yes guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any question for me, leave that in the comment section down below. Let me know if you're going to be creating this look. Let me know if you just want to recreate the eyes and the lips or the brows or the skin work. Do let me know in the comment section. Okay, if you also want me to create any video for you concerning your need, let me know. All right, so another thing I'm thinking here is I do not know how long this makeup is going to last on my skin, or I do not know the longevity of this makeup, especially because I am oily skin. Okay, so I don't know how well this would hold the oil production on my face, and I'm not really using this makeup out. I'm just using it to create content, and then I'm going to wipe it off. If you guys want me to create let's say 10 to 12 hours using just Nigerian makeup products, and then let's see how that is going to last, let me know in the comment section, and I'll also try to do that for you guys, because anything for my subscribers. So if you're not yet a subscriber, please hit the subscription button down below. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You are the real OG and I love you. Don't forget to leave your comments down below and also give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. And until then, stay happy, stay blessed, and stay safe. Bye guys.